It was just Summer League. That Jazz team sucked. It wasn't that cool. No, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Hello and welcome to the Chase Town. I'm Chase Sanders. Today we're going to talk about this Thunder Summer League game versus the Utah Jazz. Obviously, Chet Holmgren was the star of the show. He stood out, the number 2 overall pick for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was awesome. He was hitting threes. He was getting dunks. He was blocking shots. He was rebounding. Everything that you wanted to see. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 blocks, and a steal. Lovely stat line. The whole team played pretty good. But Chet came out, and I'm not expecting a lot from him. At first, I was like, hey, maybe he'll hit a couple threes, get some block shots, do a little rebounding. Maybe he'll get like some putback shots in there a little bit. Not expecting a ton. But he comes out, he blocks a shot, and you're like, all right, cool, that's what I wanted to see. And then, have a crazy play. He comes down, he gets a wide open dunk. It's like, all right, cool, we got the first points out of the way. And, it was a good dunk, showed off some athleticism there. And then he comes down, Giddey passes him the ball, hits an open three, and it's like, all right, cool, sweet. He's got a good shot. That shot form was awesome. Clean three. Sweet. And then he blocks another shot, and he blocks a mid-range fadeaway shot, and he grabs the ball, and he dribbles behind the back and gives it to Jalen Williams. He gets the and one. It's like, all right, that was a cool play. He just blocked a shot and then led us in the fast break. Not a whole lot of dudes can do that. And then he hits a three in Taco Fall's face. And then he hits a pull-up three. And it's like, whoa, okay, he's on fire. And it's like, what am I watching right now? And then he's blocking some more shots. Blocking Taco Fall gets the jump ball. Just affecting everybody's shot at the rim. It's like, all right, let's see who's got some good timing on defense with these blocks. And then he hits another pull-up three. It's like, okay, what am I watching here? Like, what is going on right now? And then he backs his guy down, takes a hit, fade away with the leg up, mid-range jumper, nails it, nothing but net. And it's like, okay, this guy's awesome. And we've seen flashes of this from Chet at Gonzaga, and then when he was playing for the U19 USA teams, and in high school, we've seen flashes of it, but we've never seen it just everything in just one whole game. And it's like, well, he just did everything for what we saw. He even had the guy comes up and he wants to posterize him, 2-hand block, and we're off in transition, and it led to a dunk. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, I've seen everything. I just want to see a cool putback from him, because that's what I want out of a 7-foot center. I want offensive rebound, second chance points. That's going to help us win games. Josh Giddey misses a three. He gets the rebound, dunks it, while Taco Fall's out there. And it's like, okay, this guy's pretty good. It is just a summer league game. You keep having to put that in your brain and remind yourself it's just a summer league game. And this Jazz team was bad. Like, they were not good. The Thunder had a big size advantage on them. Chet he had some turnovers. He kind of struggled a little bit at getting by some defenders, but that's not entirely his game, and that's why he is more of a big guy than he is a guard, and that's why the Thunder probably wants to play him at the 5 or the 4. He did he has a little bit of handles. He can handle out on the perimeter and maybe start the fast break. He can get the rebound go and off the Thunder go in transition, get some good transition points. But he's not going to break his defender down, cross him over. At least that's not what we saw from last night. Maybe he'll get better at that as the season goes along, as his career goes along. Maybe he'll add that, and maybe he'll just be an awesome, just like all-star caliber player every single year if he can do that. I'm not sure if he will or not. He did get pushed around a little bit. Kofi Coburn was there, but he held his own against those big guys, against Taco Fall and Kofi Coburn. Affected their shots, blocking their shots. He was just a good perimeter protector. Even Josh Giddey in the post-game interview, him and Chet did the interview together. Josh Giddey's like, hey, this guy's making my life easy. I'm setting him up for shots. He can get to the basket. He can fade away for threes, opening up the court. Has his back on defense. If his guy does get by him, he's there to block the shot. Seems like Josh Giddey and Chet Holmgren are pretty good friends already. Speaking of Josh Giddey, he had a pretty good game as well. 14 points, 11 assists. Looked like he had played some NBA minutes out there. Struggled a little bit. I thought he got off to a little bit slow of a start. Just trying to get his handles down under him. But as the game got going, you see him start to heat up, and he's passing and he's moving the ball around. He's like getting the ball to Chet because he's like, hey, this guy's good. We can just get the ball to him. He's like, get the ball to Chet. And, he just quietly gets 11 assists. Had a couple good fast break passes too that led to some points. So Josh Giddey, awesome game. Another Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara, the smaller Jalen Williams. 17 points, 5 rebounds. Love the way he was going after rebounds. He was getting to the basket, the Shea, using his long arms. Once he just gets enough room past his defender, he can use his long arms to get there. You saw a little bounce from him as well. He had the Chet pass it to him as he cut to the basket. Flat-footed, goes up, man, dunks on the guy. Awesome there. And then you had, once again, a pass from Giddey. Jalen cuts back door. Giddey finds him. He comes up, two-handed slam this time. Bam, it's like, all right, cool, we got some athleticism on this team. This guy's scoring. His defense wasn't too bad. I thought, just as a whole, the Thunder's defense was awesome. I thought it was, just some foreshadowing of maybe the Thunder's defense in the future. Just these big lineups, like our starting lineup, like Aaron Wiggins is the smallest guy out there, and he's like 6'5", 6'6", whatever he is, and he's our smallest guy out there. And that was probably why that also made this Jazz team look even worse than they already were. Just because we weren't making their life easy. This is a lot of defense out on the court. It's big guys. It's hard they weren't hitting their threes was one reason they looked bad. And then it was hard for them to get inside because everybody's 6'6" and above with long arms. It was hard to score against a team like that. Jeremiah Robinson Earl also played well, 9 points, 10 rebounds, played good defense. It was awesome seeing him out there. He might not play much more. Another guy who played a lot of NBA minutes last year. So it was good to see him out there. Just get going for this next season. Ousmane Dieng did not have a great game. 10 points. Surprisingly, I didn't think he would have 10 points until I looked at the stat sheet because he took 15 shots, 1 for 9 from 3. He was letting it fly out there, which was a good thing. He's not unconfident of his shot. I thought he was a little passive when he had the ball. Would like to see him be way more aggressive. Put some dribble moves on, break your guy down, take him to the basket. He wasn't really doing that. He was either getting the ball and shooting a 3, letting it fly. His shot looked pretty good. He probably cleaned up his shot for him a little bit, but it looked not too bad. But he was either taking the shot or just, backing out and passing it off to another guy. And he wasn't really, just trying to get his and go to the basket and score on a dude using his length. We saw it a couple times when a good pass from Jalen Williams from Arkansas, Jay Will. He has the little Nick Collison. He's posted up, standing there, back to the basket. Ousmane cuts, and Jalen bounced pass to him. Boom, dunk. That was an awesome play, I thought, from both guys. I loved it. So that was good to see. Poku did not have a great game. 3 for 10, 1 for 5 from 3. I thought I saw flashes. He had a couple missed opportunities where either he was cutting to the basket and his guy didn't see him, but Jeremiah had one really good pass. Finally, they hit him. Poku had just a good cut to the basket. They got the ball to him. Boom, easy layup for Poku. Also, a missed opportunity was Jalen Williams from Santa Clara, J-Dub. He's going to the basket, and Poku sees that he's got the open lane, but Jalen's just kind of casually strolling and then cuts to the corner and Poku had already passed it because he had the open lane. So, clean that up a little bit, more chemistry between these guys. Poku's game might start to look a little bit better. But the opportunities were there. His shot didn't look great. Poku wasn't impressive, but he wasn't as terrible as I thought some people said he was. We got more games to go for him and Usman to clean it up a little bit, get those shots down. This Thunder team was awesome. A good Summer League debut from Chet. Giddey was awesome. Aaron Wiggins wasn't too bad. Only had 5 points, but had some cool dunks in there. Running the break, playing defense. We'll get to see maybe Giddey and Chet might not even play that much more. JRE probably won't play that much more. Got a lot of games left for Poku and Usman and all these other guys to see what they got. And, a good game from the Thunder. And so Chet was awesome. 23 points. Hopefully a good sign of the future for the Thunder. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.